Hey folks, welcome to another What's in the Box. My name is Jesse, and today we are taking a look at Ark Nova. This is from Capstone Games. This is a game that's been talked about a little bit. You may have heard it already, but it's a game about animals and zoos, and so it's up my alley. Let's take a look at what's in this humongous box. As I peel off the plastic, I like to tell you about twitch.tv/heartboardgames, where we peel off games like this live, and we also play them. So, this game, why the hype? What is it about this hype? I think it's just the gameplay. I was looking over the rules of it, and I saw some really cool ideas. And so, if bring all these cool ideas together, I think you got a cool game. Everyone likes animals. It's like a sci-fi animal theme. Let's take a look. I do hear things about the components being, I don't know. Big cats aren't required for winning automatically loses a point for me. I bet it is. I hear they're in categories. And they even kind of apologize in the book saying like, yeah, we had to put koala bears in the bear category, even though that's not true, but just for the theme of the game. But we try to be as real as possible and with this game. So immediately there's this is called the break token. Kind of looks like a coffee cup, but not really. Kind of just looks like a brown blob. I think they could have done a cooler thing. You have the little markers. Colors aren't anything too exciting, though Melissa would be happy to see the black is in there and the blue, as those are two choices. Red being mine. Green did not get in here, but I imagine there's a lot of green on the board, so perhaps that could be the reason why it didn't happen. We got a lot of cards. We'll look at those later. Let's just see what else is in here. This is a big book. It is available online because that's where I was reading it. It's a 20-page book. The end of game happens on page 19. So this book is full of all the things you can do in this game. But yeah, I'm going through it backwards, but it doesn't matter. I'm just showing you how much text is on these pages, and it's a lot. So it'll be a little while before we get this game started because I got a lot of reading to do. There's a second book here. This is a glossary. Oh, wow. Okay. It's a lot here. Like, if that last book was a lot of words, this is a lot of words. Some clarification, final scoring clarifications, icon overview. Okay, one for the table to share, I guess, which is fine. All right. This is the board that starts in the game. I think at 2 players. It's a little different. It doesn't have an other side, although because it's different at 2 players, I could have just made a 2-player side, but whatever. It's thick-ish. Standard, I would say. These are the zoo boards. These are thin. These are like Castles of Burgundy boards, or they're like Castle of Burgundy is the best way to describe it, I think. I think of Terraforming Mars, but my memory of Terraforming Mars is a little different because I have the wooden board, so it's been a long time since I've played with anything standard. But when I was looking through the rules, I was like, oh, this reminds me of Castle of Burgundy because there's a starting one, we'll call it the A side, and then there's a bunch of alternative ones so players can possibly play asynchronous. No, that kind of looks the same. But then again, this could be the A side at the beginning of the game. Place. Oh, it has like a little hint. I don't know. I haven't. Oh, yeah, they are different. Okay, that's the different side. I'm just looking at the mountains because I don't really know what all the other stuff does. But yeah, but you can see you can get an asynchronous game going. Is that the right word? Asymmetrical game. That's the right word. So I got a lot of things to pop out here. Pretty standard stuff. Standard token sizes, I would say. I was worried about that because a lot of people are talking poorly about these components. And, this is standard. I think what it is for the price. So you can find this at Barnes & Noble for about $75. And yeah, for $75, this is it's a bit much, but it always started there. They didn't look at the hype and say, oh, we're going to raise the price because of the hype. It's always been that. Here's something cool, is the board itself. I'm going to have to go to the big cam for this. But the board itself is long. I love boards that are different. And this feels very different to me. So I'm looking forward to playing with that. I like that. They didn't try to make this adapt to a standard square board. All right, let's do something a little different to it. So that's awesome. And finally, at the bottom of the box here, we have some storage solutions. Standard stuff, but nice to include. And I mean, they also have a ton of bags. So I guess you can kind of pick your poison on that one. But I like that. And then you have this, of course. This is a little snack for later. Just kidding. All right. So I looked at everything except for the cards. So let's see if the cards... Oh, yep, they got the little cheater strip here. Come on. By the way, we're starting our Wednesday games right now. So if you want to play along, !join. Of course, not on YouTube, but on Twitch for sure. There we go. The Meerkat Den. I got to do this 3 times, so... And it's always a challenge. And I never bring the scissors over because I always have faith that these will come off easily. And I need to stop believing that. I'm not sure how these will pan out. I see they have different backs here. So I'm going to try to separate them that way. I'm not really sure what they do yet. We're going to look at them based on the backs. So they're per sets of cards. Since I don't have the rules out here, but there's tons of cards with this back. So I'm guessing this is the main card that everyone's just going to be going through like crazy. So let's look at this. Look at this closely here. We got, I'm going to brief through them. We're mostly just kind of looking at the structure of the card, what's included. It looks like I am in the reptiles area of the zoo. I'm looking at the art. It kind of feels like stock photography that's had a filter placed on it. Yeah, I recognize that. So there's an oil painting filter in Photoshop that you can click to achieve that background. And there's also like a select subject. So you select subject and then you apply the oil painting to the background. It kind of looks like that. Oh, okay. That's weird. Alexa heard something. Okay, we've traveled over to the birds. I can see there's more stuff here. It almost feels like different artists. Not that they're really, I guess, different graphic designers were on this, because some have the effect and some don't. Weird. I'm not mad at it. It's fine. They're clear shots. They're not like terraforming Mars. Yeah, I think that's what it heard. Terraforming Mars was so different in its art choices. This at least is in the same page. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to start feeling a bit different because people are involved. Oh, yeah. We're getting real shots of people here. Oh, see, that's starting to feel very Terraform Mars-y. Now that we're leaving just animals. I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's all stock photography though. That looks like Dax Flame. You know who that is. All right. We'll just keep going. Can they use a picture? I guess so. Is that public? I don't know. Yep. Very odd. What is this? This is Arc Nova. Once again, we're live at twitch.tv/heartboardgames. If you're watching this on YouTube, go follow over there. All right. So that's that. What did that bear have a jacket on? Honestly, I'm just briefly going through all the different things. It's very high chance the bear had a jacket on. Polar bears. So we are, what area are we in now? Zoo school. Adventure playground. These are all the things you can have in your sci-fi zoo. Native farm animals, guided school tours. But yeah, I definitely get Terraforming Mars vibes from this. Yosemite. Okay. But what if the creator, so Synthetic says, I don't think the government can copyright trademark pictures of public institution. They're supposed to be taxpayer owned after all. Well, that's fine in America. What if this is like German owned, which Furland is one of the producers of this. I mean, they don't pay the taxes. Oh, red pandas. Saw some of those at the Memphis Zoo. Big, large animals research. Yeah, this feels like Terraforming Mars. Okay, now we're in the cats. There we go. All right. In regards to which part, Nick? I got some foxes, tigers, some big cats, sloth bear. Oh, because they were stacked. I gotcha. Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's that. I mean, how do you get a family? There you go. All right, raccoon, brown bear, lynx, a badger. Hey, it's a badger. European, but yeah. Got some sea lions, Australian dingo, bush elephant. Yeah, the animals, I'm okay with these graphics for the most part. Trying to keep the glare off. Rhinoceros, giant panda. There's our red panda again. A tapir, a bison, a muskox, reindeer, llama. Oh, llama. Okay. European bison. Gonna learn a lot about animals in this. That'd be cool if they had the little facts like Wingspan has. They don't, do they? They don't. They just have the name. The scientific name as well. All right, red-tailed lemur. Yes, a lot of monkey family things. An ape family. Mostly monkeys. Wow. There we go. Nile crocodile. We're back into the reptiles. It's the other side of it, I guess. Komodo dragon. Got chameleon. Cool. Anaconda. European turtle and a common European adder. And then we have a few other things. Those were all the animal cards. We also got these shields. These look like the goals of the game, I believe. I would guess based on the icons. Or maybe end-game scoring. I'm not quite sure. Haven't played yet. Predators, herbivores. Look, these feel like goals. You know, we're gamers here. We recognize a goal when we see one. This is, these are the ability cards. Though you have them in front of you. Depending on their position on the board, decides how powerful they are. The longer they don't get used, the more they move down the board. And then when you use them, they move up to the first position like that. And so they're weaker, but the longer it waits, the stronger it is. So you have these 5 actions in front of you. And on your turn, you're going to take one and make it the weakest again after executing it. At least that's what I understand from a brief look at the rules. I don't know when the 2s come into play. Clearly there's the 1 and then there's the 2s. But that's all things I'm going to learn over time. And finally, we have these with the hourglass. Large animal zoo, small animal zoo, research. These also feel like goals. But which is the real goal? Probably they're both goals. I don't know. But we're going to find all that stuff out whenever we play Ark Nova from CG Capstone Games. But that's it. We've unboxed it all. Until next time, the box is closed.